Good morning, everyone. I'm here again, Teacher Mitch, your teacher in science. Our topic for today is all about light and sound, heat and electricity. Did you know that dogs can hear sound at a higher frequency than humans? This allows them to hear noises that we can't. Sound is used by many animals to detect danger and warn them of possible attack before it happens. The speed of sound is around 767 miles per hour or 1,230 kilometers per hour. Light enables us to see and appreciate the things around us, while sound enables us to communicate with one another. Light behaves differently when they strike different materials. Materials are classified according to their ability to allow the passage of light. Materials that allows light to pass through are called transparent materials. Examples of these are air, glass, water, and plastic cover. All light passes through. Materials that allows only a little amount to pass through are called translucent materials. Examples of these are wax paper, copies, and frosted glass. Some light passes through, while the materials that do not have light to pass through are called opaque materials. Human, table, and book are examples of opaque materials. What are the reasons why light behaves differently in different types of materials? This is because interaction of light with different materials depends on the wavelength of the light and the nature of the materials. Sunlight enables us to see the different objects around us. As light strikes an object, some of these colors are absorbed while others are reflected. The reflected colors becomes the light of the object that we see. An apple is red because it reflects the red in sunlight. A leaf is green because it reflects the green in sunlight, while all other colors are absorbed. The different colors of objects are reflected to our eyes and interpreted by our brains. Sound. Sound is produced through vibration. When we speak, our vocal cords vibrate as air passes through. In playing string instrument, each type of string produces different sound. Why is this so? Increasing the tension in the string of a guitar by tightening in its tuner increases the pitch of the sound, keeping it a high pitch. Lessening tension would mean lowering the pitch of the sound. The pitch of a sound depends on its frequency. The higher the frequency, the higher its pitch. Different string musical instruments are tuned by increasing and decreasing tension on the string. Sound travels in different media. We use sound to communicate with one another. However, different sounds affect people in different ways. There are sounds that are good to hear, and there are also sounds that are unbearable to hear. Why is this so? Let us find out the different kinds of sound and how they affect us. People have different reaction of sounds. There are sounds that are pleasing to the ears and there are sounds that are unbearable to hear. Sounds may be classified into pleasant and unpleasant sounds. Pleasant sounds are those that relax and calm you and sometimes put you into sleep. Examples of these are lullaby, instrumental song, and mellow music. They soothe and calm our spirit and help us relax, while the unpleasant sounds are usually sounds that cause people to become irritated. They make us uncomfortable, and to some birds, a loud sound alters their behavior that sometimes lead them to their death. However, there are sounds that are unpleasant but are useful, like ambulance, police car, helicopter, and fire sirens, which are used to alarm people that an emergency had taken place. The loudest or softness of sounds is called intensity. It is measured in unit called decibels. Loud sound may impair our hearing. Why is this so? It is because humans have a threshold for pain caused by sound. If the decibels level go over this threshold, the sound becomes unbearable to hear and may damage our hearing. Conductors of heat and electricity. Heat and electricity are very useful in our day-to-day living. Heat keeps us warm, and electricity allows us to use products that are brought about by technology. Conduction of heat and electricity is made possible by some materials around us. Let us find what materials are good conductor of heat and electricity. Heating effect. When electric current passes through the conductor, heat is produced. Larger current means gives more heat. The change of electrical energy into heat energy is called heating effect of electrical current. Heating the metal makes its molecule to vibrate and transfer heat from its origin to other end. Metals are good conductor of heat. Heat is a form of energy that transfers from one particles to another particles in a system through the use of kinetic energy. If you heat any substance, its molecules move rapidly, increasing its kinetic energy, transferring heat energy. There are materials that can conduct heat, and there are also materials that cannot conduct heat. Materials that allows electric current to pass through is called conductor. Metals, copper, aluminum, and steel are good examples of conductor. Materials that cannot conduct heat are used as insulators. These are materials that does not allow electric current to pass through it. They are like the protective coating on wires. Examples of insulators are plastic, rubber, glass, cloth, and wood. Metal objects like tires are coated with insulator like rubber to prevent electrocution. In terms of heat absorption, the color and types of metals affect the ability of the materials to absorb heat. Dark colors absorb heat better than light colors. This is the reason why wearing black colored shirt during summer makes you feel very hot compared to wearing light color of shirt. On the other hand, shiny metals are poor in absorbing heat radiation. Electricity is produced when an electric charge flows. We use electricity to power our electrical appliances and machines. Materials that are good conductor of heat are also good conductor of electricity. Copper, which is mostly used in electrical wiring, is a metal. All metals like gold and silver are good conductor of electricity. There are also some solutions that conduct electricity. Some of these are electrolyte, strong acids, and strong bases. The word strong in acid and base gives an indication that they can conduct electricity. What makes them conduct electricity? It is because they are all made up of large amount of ions that make them conduct electricity. According to the Word of God in 2 Samuel 22 verse 33, God is my strength and power, and He maketh my way perfect. Now, let's have an exercise. Tell the following materials if it is an insulator or a conductor. Let's begin.